2, if we started off with the G key and we created an A sharp key, okay, when we look at the position on the guitar, here's the G sharp note right here, and we moved up to A sharp. That's the same concept as sharpening a note. It's also the same concept as converting a minor chord to a major chord. And I'll show you with the chord, when we hold a minor chord, okay, and then we do a major, we're sharpening one of the notes. So it's the concept, not necessarily that it's a whole step, it's just the fact that we're moving up. When we move up the fretboard, we're sharpening the note. So this is considered a major chord or a male chord. This is considered a minor chord or a female chord. These are universal laws. The male and the female energy, the electron and the proton. And the male and the female vie for a position to mate. And after they've interlocked with the dick in the hole and the shot come, or the sperm that reaches the egg, they call this sex, sexual energy. The universe is a very sexual energy, energetic place. The universe. Everything in the universe. It's all sex. However, it's a balanced sex. There's a difference. Although the universe does allow unbalanced sex within the universe, so that we can learn both sides of the fence and how to balance the two. Bring balance to everything. Leaning side to side, circle to circle, in and out. So, here we have the female G sharp, which is the lower note, the female, that has met the male, so to speak, in this situation with this particular key, and the way we just happened upon C3, and we bent it up to 4, it created this whole story right here. This is all just a story on a page, folks. Everything I'm sharing with you here is just a story. This is not solid, founded, and firm as as it's always this way all the time. No, these are just definitions that I'm putting on these. And I learned these definitions from all the legal law books, all the legalized dictionaries that you buy at the local Walmart. All dictionaries are legal dictionaries, folks, because it's someone's story that they wrote on a piece of paper. You didn't create it, did you? So until you create your definition in your dictionaries and your story, you're under the jurisdiction of the legal dictionaries and the guys who wrote it. Think on that. Unless you rebut the assumption, that jurisdictive assumption, you rebut it with the affidavit. Create a story. Learn how to create an affidavit, a lawful affidavit with 2 binding signatures, 2 or more binding signatures. You have to learn. So they created the G and the G sharp, or the G sharp and the A sharp. So it turned, we could make the G sharp the key ring, and all these notes through the conversion that we all these notes, these keys, other keys that we converted, these are keys hanging on the G sharp key ring. Extra keys, I suppose, because these are hanging on the G sharp key ring, but these notes right here are the G sharp key. So these make the circle right here. This is the circle, circle to circle. These are the keys hanging on the G sharp key ring. See, the key ring. Okay, now the G sharp and the A sharp, when we're on guitar, we know that if we play a note in the middle, if the male and the female fuck and they give birth, in the middle of both of them is another note. Whoops. A sharp, G sharp, A sharp, G sharp. And so the note that's born is an A note. Oh, look, it was a deformed baby. There's no, the A is worn out. I guess maybe that was an abortion. An aborted baby. Abortion isn't bad, it isn't good. Sometimes it's necessary. But the abuse of it, that's the problem, folks. All things are good. Even cussing, anger, frustration, all things are good. But when it gets addictive, when it's an addiction or an abuse, addiction and abuse are the same word, then it's off balance. It needs a cure. It needs the healing. That's the affidavit. Rebutting of the jurisdiction out of the addiction to change habits, to create a new habit beside the old habit, to balance the old habit with the new together. Okay. So we created the baby, the child. That would be the A note. Alright, now if we bring this A note up here on the 5th string, we know this is the A. Here's the A sharp, there's the G sharp, there's the A. This is the blues scale now. Bum, 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 bum. So we create a brand new key right here. That would be the 1 note, because this is the 6. If this is the blues, bum, 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 bum. We all know this one. The blues box, remember? 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, or 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, da 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 da. Very popular. So, anyway, so that's as far as I got. Oh, and then we also realize that the child that's born, which is the A note, which is the blue note, it's known as the sharp 2. It's the sharp 2 in the G sharp key. Or no, in the F sharp key. In the F sharp key, A is the sharp 2. That's the blue minor. The minor mode. Okay? The harmonic minor note is the D, and that's a sharp 5th. So, when we look on here, here's F, or the key of F sharp key. This note is the 6, D sharp. This note, because we have the 2 dots there, this is F. This would be E. That's not a note in the scale. There's the 6, 7, 1, F sharp key. That's the F sharp note. 6 string, 6th fret. 6 string, 2nd fret. There's the 2 dots. F sharp key. Okay. Here's the A sharp, the A note, and the that would be A sharp. G sharp, A sharp. This note right here is a 2 note. This is the 6, 7, 1, the next string, 2. The blue note is a sharp 2. See? Now the harmonic minor, when we're up here on the first string, the easiest way to know the harmonic minor is to do your 7 or your 1, 7, 6, slide down 1. That's your famous Yngwie Malmsteen's, the first one to bring this into the heavy metal guitar world. Bump 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 bump. And that is a, if that's a 6 and this is a 7 1, go down 1 7 6. This is a sharp 5 or a flat 6. I just call it a sharp 5. I keep everything sharp. I don't use flats in my language right now at this point because it's just less confusing until I get more adapt or fucking more awesome, more mastery. So it's a sharp 5th. And that's the harmonic minor note, which is also the setup for the diminished 7th, which is minor 3rd apart. So we descend, minor 3rd, bum bum, go down another minor 3rd, bum bum, go down another minor 3rd, bum bum, and I call it the F bass because there's the root right there. Can't go down any further. So the root is the F note, and that's why I say F bass diminished 7th for the F sharp key. Anyway, here we are doing Black Ambassador. This is universal synchronicity right now with the lesson, this song. I have a battery dismissed now, it says. Running low on battery power. There's little Tiny. Little Tiny. Little Tiny. She's always right there by the side. Anyway, I have to get more battery power for this thing. Later.